We could talk about that. We could talk about coffee on a podcast.
Yeah,
probably
with Luke. Actually, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I was also going to say, if we do that, we could also get Scott on.
Yeah.
I would love to have Scott on the show.
Oh,
I don't know him at all, but I'm a huge fan.
We would have to just.
I have
preface
what's
it
called
right
a
now with,
squish.
we gotta have things filtered. Scott.
Right? Can you describe? Let's start the podcast.
We'll start
and then
the
we'll
podcast.
get into that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's do this. Welcome back to Jeff and Jesh. Unfortunately, again, Jeff can't be with us. Bummer. Nathan, thanks for filling in again.
Appreciate it.
And today as always, Austin on tech. Madison joining us again. Thanks for being on.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got Rosa lying down here. So if you see a dog, stand up.
She likes Josh's
Or
feet, I guess.
You see me just awkwardly. Oh, no. She does not like that. Okay.
You freaked her out. She's gonna stop her
She's
recording
stopping all
too.
the tech stuff.
Perfect.
Hey, Rosa, come here.
Sorry, dog.
She can't turn around very well. Hey, come here, right over here. Rosa, come here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, party
Sorry.
Oh, Red
Here,
Bull.
push your butt.
Her tail is
Hey, come here.
smacking.
Rosa. There we go.
Okay.
I am unplugged in my left ear.
Oh, really?
Yep, I got no sound in my left. Oh, there it is.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, Rosa.
Oh.
Appreciate you. Also, the levels are all weird on that headphone amp.
Hey. No. Sit down.
One of them needs to be
Can
whichever
we
one.
try again?
Volume 3 needs to be
Start
up
over.
higher.
Yeah, we can definitely start over.
yeah, we'll start
Lost my left ear.
That got so much louder for me.
Oh, you can turn it down if you need less. Yeah, everybody's levels okay.
Yeah, I like mine now.
We're
That's
1,
perfect.
2,
Oh.
4, 3 is our order.
1, 2, 4, 3.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Both ears?
Uh-huh. Yep, I have
Okay.
both ears.
All right.
All right, maybe we should start this over.
Yeah, let's start it over.
Okay.
That was bad.
It happens.
Mulligan.
Okay. Step number 1, don't touch your dog's butt with my feet.
Hey, sit.
Learning new
Sit down.
things every day.
Lay down.
Love
Sit.
it.
Oh, why do you not listen? Sit down. Sit. Good job.
She only knows commands if you have a treat in your hand.
Classic.
Okay.
Or Cheerio.
Well, now we're good. I'm not going to pet your dog with my feet this time.
Thanks.
She's
Thank
not
you,
gonna
Josh.
run over tech. And welcome back to Jeff and Jash. Unfortunately, Jeff can't be with us again today. Nathan, thanks for filling in as per usual.
You get more and more half-hearted every time you say that.
I'll try to. Okay, I got to start remembering BYOE.
It's okay because
bring your own energy. You
It's
know?
You did. You brought the coffee this morning. It's hard to. Oh, I forgot to turn off the AC. Don't worry about it. We'll keep this in.
Here we go.
Welcome to the crap show, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Today, I have something special planned in addition to this outrageous amount of background noise. That's not the only thing that'll be going on today. Now, I am a denizen of the internet. I'm a fan of the of Reddit, the website.
Yeah.
This is not a wholesale endorsement for Reddit. There's a lot
But
of
if they want to
garbage on
sponsor
there.
us,
Maybe don't. I don't know. There's so much weird stuff on there. I
it's
can't.
true.
in
Reddit
good
does have a
faith.
lot of weird things.
But there is one subreddit in particular that I really enjoy once that pump stops pumping. It's called Not the Onion.
Not the Onion.
And this website, I'm assuming you're all familiar with the satire news site, The Onion.
I get a kick out of their headline.
It's
Their
pretty
just
good.
the titles of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody reads anything but
Right.
the headlines. But they find news headlines that sound like they're from The Onion, but they're not. They're real. So what I have done is I have created a game with a clever name called Truth or Spoof. Took me about 40 minutes to come up with something that worked there, and a lot of Googling rhymes for words. And I have compiled 25, we may not get through all of them, headlines that are either real, but come from
Onion.
are not The Onion.
Yeah.
Actually, none of them that I found of the spoof ones are from The Onion because
Okay.
the Onions are all like oddly specific that would never be a headline,
Right.
but are funny. So
So
I
you found
found
some other
satire websites
Yep.
that have headlines. So the goal for you three is to tell me.
Okay.
I'll put a headline on the screen and read it aloud, and then you will tell me what you think.
Okay, and we'll just kind of each go and say, I think this is truth or I think this is spoof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
We should have popsicle sticks.
We should.
I know. I was gonna do
Yeah.
that with like an onion on them. It's okay though.
We should definitely make sure you always use the word spoof. I think I like that word.
Spoof? Truth
Or
or spoof?
truth. Yeah, it's gonna
Truth
be
or
truth. Spoof.
All right. So I'm bringing it up. The first headline. So
Here we go.
all right. Headline number 1. After eating Chipotle for 500 days, an Ohio man says he's ready for something new.
Oh.
Truth or spoof?
Truth.
I'm feeling truth.
Truth.
Truth?
Yeah.
All right. That one is true.
Ah,
That is from Associated Press, Ohio.
I love it.
All right. I'll keep score of this in post.
Okay.
So
So we'll know who's.
I don't know if we're gonna necessarily crown a winner or not, but I feel like this is interesting. Okay, headline number 2: UPS loses family's $846,000 inheritance and offers to refund the $32 shipping fee.
Yeah, truth.
Let's take a second. Thoughts,
Spoof.
Josh?
I could go either way on this.
That's the point.
These are so hard. I'm gonna go with truth.
Truth. It is true. That is Newsweek.
Oh, wow.
Horrible.
UPS.
Thank you, UPS. All right. GM splits into separate car making and car recalling divisions.
I'm gonna go with spoof on
Spoof.
this one.
Spoof.
Okay. That one maybe was a little one of the more on the nose ones.
Satirewire.
Satirewire.com. Shout out to those guys. RIP astronaut John Young, the first man to get yelled at for smuggling a sandwich into space.
I really want this to be true.
Same.
Like,
But what does your heart tell you?
If I was gonna follow Celine Dion's advice,
Celine Dion.
I said that so wrong.
Celine Dion.
My bad. We're gonna go with it. Celine Dion. I'm gonna say spoof.
Spoof?
Spoof.
Austin?
So
Final
I'm
weigh in.
gonna go spoof.
Spoof?
True.
That is absolutely true.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Newswire AV Club. I also have links to all these articles if we want to delve a little bit deeper into them later. Okay. ICE director, quote, ICE can't be compared to Nazis since we're just following orders.
Oh my goodness.
truth.
Spoof.
I'm going to just preface this. I have no idea what the ICE is.
I don't either.
just-
But just the fact that
That's
the rest of the
doesn't it have to do with like immigration?
yes.
Oh. Maybe you shouldn't have picked this one.
this is a controversial topic.
I'm pretty sure it's an
Us
immigration.
Okay.
Us laughing at this title has no weight on my feelings
Okay.
about the immigration policy.
Truth or spoof?
Truth.
Truth.
Spoof.
That is true. Thank you, intellectualist.
Dang it.
All right, next headline. Dogs cannot get autism, British Veterinary Association warns after anti-vax movement spreads to pets.
Spoof.
Also, I did not send her this one at all, and it's really bothering me. Look how high it is.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a shortcut key for that in Google Slides, though. I was eyeballing it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Dogs can't get autism. Well, I guess they could. Can't they?
I don't know.
We're not deciding if the headline is accurate.
Oh.
It's whether or not it's a real headline.
Yeah.
But they can't, I don't think, get autism. I don't think that
I don't know.
exists.
I think it's true.
Okay, we got truth.
Truth?
Spoof.
Spoof? Tiebreaker?
Spoof.
Spoof.
That is true.
Wow, you picked a lot of
The
truth
Telegraph.
ones. Most of these are truth.
It's honestly, I mean, yeah, it's hard to find. It took me a long time to find like an even number of them because satire headlines that sound convincing are actually hard to come by. It's easier to find true headlines that sound like satire. Exploding fish art makes big blast at London Art Gallery. I love this headline.
I want to read this article because I'm curious what they mean by exploding fish art. I feel like if I say truth, it's going to be spoof. And if I say spoof, it's going to be truth.
So Josh, go first
I'm
and
going
then
to say spoof.
determine the fate of our.
I'm gonna say spoof because I think it's too good to be
I
true.
think it's truth.
Yeah, I think it's spoof.
Truth.
You guys are good.
Ah,
From thespoof.com.
Well, now
gotta
you
be-
know what my next art project has to
The
be.
exploding fish
You
art.
gotta be
Yeah.
really kidding me right now.
All right.
Yeah,
British
this is truth.
politician
I'm not even.
wants death penalty for suicide
Truth.
bombers.
Truth.
Truth.
I think
True.
a politician would
Nobody
go that
doubts
far.
that. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know what those politicians are thinking, but unbelievable.
Australian news company. Okay. Parents of teens attempt to sneak across U.S.-Mexico border to get a break from their kids. None of us are parents of teens, but we were teens of parents.
So true.
So like, hey, that's fair. So bad. Spoof.
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 Okay. You guys are okay. Spoof. Also from thespoof.com.
Spoof.com.
Hunter dies after shot elephant falls on him.
True.
Truth.
Spoof.
Spoof?
Yeah.
Madison, have you heard this story before?
I think I heard about it a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Didn't it actually happen?
It did. That's what I was worried about. Is like maybe some of these ridiculous things were so ridiculous they made it to mainstream media, and
Yeah.
you had heard of them. But
Okay.
yeah,
See, that one I was unsure. But just if it's a long time ago, I guess maybe the elephant hunting rules were different. Or
I thought it
more
like
lax.
think
I
you
thought
still
it
can.
charged and then fell down
see, I
later.
don't know, I just
Oh,
thought
like you shot it and it charged?
It's
I think so. I don't know.
like you even mention elephants and guns, and people just explode with. I can't believe you would shoot the elephants.
I think you can still like pay to
And-
do it though.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is because of like endangered species
So,
and ivory and.
I'm pretty
all
sure
that.
this always comes into question, and it's kind of a political thing that I don't know if I want to get into. But whenever people like rich doctors and stuff go to Africa to do big game hunting, they have to pay through the nose
Yeah.
just to get that one animal, and all of that
Yeah.
money goes towards conservation of that animal. So people are always mad about it, but it's like
And-
those people are
Okay.
doing more than you
Also,
ever will.
all the meat
And
and,
that's-
products from that animal go to the local villages.
Right.
So
And
it's
see,
not like it's
the
wasted.
elephant's the only one I would be unsure about. If it was any other African animal, maybe except for like a rhinoceros.
There's some rhinos, yeah.
I probably would have said truth in a heartbeat because I know those are fun to
Right.
hunt.
And I think the
I don't mind. So I would,
Right.
if I had money, period,
Yeah.
I would maybe go hunt.
If you really enjoyed hunting.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it like apparently shooting a lion's pretty easy, but it'd be cool to have a picture with a dead lion by you.
Or a
That
live
you-
lion.
Live lion. I mean, I'm just concerned about its bone crushing jaws close to my
Right.
body while it's alive.
Right. I know, yeah,
Truth.
I guess I just feel like, yeah, the
See what you did there, Austin.
yeah, controversial topic, but I guess I just did want to point out that those societies do a ton to help.
Sure.
And they also mitigate which species can be hunted. It's not like you just say, I want to kill a rhino, and they're like,
Yeah.
sure. They'll be like,
How
no,
about-
there's none
I'm
left.
like hunting
And
giraffe.
like conservation
Imagine,
also
imagine holding that. You're just like trying to hold the giraffe head up.
they like
Sorry.
wrap the neck around. They like
Isn't that flexible?
yeah, like they
Wow.
fold.
You're sitting in the center of this coiled neck.
Yeah, well
Got
not like
him.
around, like you,
But you-
sit by
you
its
kinda-
belly and like
yeah.
the
Okay.
head. Yeah.
We're getting
Fine.
graphic
We-
here. But
this is-
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
Let's move on.
Sorry,
But I would also
non-hunters.
just like to say that the conservation efforts are also super cool because some of those reserves that the animals live on are actually super dangerous, where a lot of the people who are trying to protect animals actually get shot and killed by
By poachers.
poachers.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'd like to support those guys
Yeah,
in any way.
for sure.
that I
Who
could.
protect the legal hunting from poachers?
Yeah.
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 Well, they protect like all the endangered species, like
From
the
the
gorillas
poachers.
and like the
So they're literally
rhinos.
armed guards for these animals.
That's
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Next headline: El Chapo promises not to kill any jurors from upcoming federal trial.
Truth. El Chapo's a bad dude.
He's a bad dude.
Truth.
I don't know who El Chapo is.
He's
I
a
don't either.
mobster from Mexico.
Yeah, scary.
Yeah, like
Cartel mob.
oh yeah, cartel. You know, like he's the head honcho
Yeah.
of everything. So he's got a lot of connections for people that could take somebody
so
out. If you know what I mean.
true.
True. Thanks, Josh, for convincing everybody.
Ha-ha.
Appreciate the lack of diversity on that answer. Yeah, that was from Chicago WGN9 News.
Yeah. I'm sure that's comforting for jurors to know. Hey, at least El Chapo's not gonna.
Right.
But he's
Have
a
me whacked.
gangster. I
Do you
mean,
trust his promise?
I don't know.
All right, next headline. EU, European Union, warns Turkey after it violates Greek airspace 141 times in one day. They issued a warning, folks.
Oddly specific number.
True.
I'm gonna say, for diversity's sake, spoof.
I'm gonna go with spoof as well.
Okay. It is
wow, EU.
141 times, eh?
140 and in one day. It's like, I wonder what they were doing before that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, ooh, 141.
we should let them know.
That's a little bad.
hey, Turkey.
Was it 141 planes or
One
That's a
plane
good
going in
question.
141 times.
Greece is
He was
pretty
just
small.
floating between.
Yeah, he's just doing circles and just like kind of ending up.
Zigzagging on the border.
Yeah.
All right. Uber's search for a female CEO has been narrowed down to 3 men.
Oh. Spoof.
That is it.
spoof?
Truth.
That is true.
What?
The Denver Post. Yeah, we'll go. We can dig back into that one later. I haven't read any of these articles. I apologize. I was behind today. Okay. Headline: Now you can eat Thanksgiving dinner at Walmart.
True. Walmart has everything.
I'm gonna say spoof on this one.
Okay.
I'll go truth.
It is true.
Spoof.
I mean spoof.
It's truly a spoof.
Satirewire.com. I just got a notification. People are searching for public access online.
Hey.
They are not.
Oh, buddy. They
All
might
right.
be.
Flat Earth Society plans mission to Mars.
That has to be true.
Yeah, I would say
right?
true.
Yeah.
I feel truth.
Truth?
Yeah.
Host?
Yeah, truth.
That is Spoof.
Oh.
Got him. Although there was that crazy guy in like Arizona who built his own rocket to attempt to see the
Yeah.
curvature of the Earth.
Yeah.
And he is still in the hospital. They haven't been able to really talk to him about it yet
Nice.
because his landing was a little rough.
I
Have
wonder.
you guys heard that quote about the Flat Earth Society?
No.
We're all around the globe.
All right. I hate that is like taking off now. And I can't tell if it's just like,
Thanks a lot, Kyrie.
it's
Irving.
like people do that for
Taking
just their
off from
brand.
Mars.
But he has said multiple times that he's like,
Kyrie.
Kyrie is like, I don't 100% believe it, but he says that it's healthy to question everything. And I was like, I mean, there's a kind of a sense in which I maybe agree with that, but not
But
really.
like physics and
I know.
stuff.
It's like,
And just that we've seen Earth.
right.
You know, minor
From
things
space.
like
Right.
that.
Not a big deal.
Okay. After fourth DWI, man argues legal limit discriminates against alcoholics.
That's true.
That's true.
That has to be
Yeah.
true.
Truth? That is truth. From
Yeah.
Statesman.
That's bad. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Not good.
World Cup 2018. Swaziland players investigated for albino goal celebrations.
What does that even mean?
This is Spoof.
Players
Spoof?
investigated for a spoof? I don't know what it means mostly.
I'm going to go spoof.
Spoof. It is a spoof.
Because I don't. The reason I went with that is because I've been following the World Cup and Swaziland was not in it.
Oh.
What's an albino goal?
The spoof article said something about only the albino players on the team celebrating, and they thought it was racist.
Oh,
That was kind of funny. That was one I did read. Josh, you are what was the quote from Community? I watch soccer so people will think I'm a stylish American.
I am a stylish American, as you can tell.
It's just, yeah, it's you, Josh.
It's me.
Stylish Canadian.
Canadian. Not a big deal or anything. Whatever.
Apologize for that pump going
No.
off again, but we'll
Yeah.
roll. Okay. Headline: Meet Google's discontinued '90s AI project, Big Brain Brad.
Truth.
True.
It's too good to be not true.
Spoof.
Spoof?
is
Madison?
it true?
True.
True.
It is false.
Oh.
Although, did you know that Google used to be called? What was the original name for Google?
Oh, buddy. I can't
It
remember.
was something really bizarre.
Yeah.
That
I remember
they changed
hearing
it to.
that they had a weird name.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can't remember what it was.
And
Can
now
you
the
Google
parent
it?
company is called Alphabet.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll Google it.
Which is,
I'm gonna make a quick Google search here, everybody.
Ironically. What was Google's original name? How to Geek. It's ironically the like thing that they
like the
oh
Google.
back rub. That's what it was called.
Google is called Backrub.
Yeah.
So you could say,
Oh,
"Can you
that's a-
please back rub it?"
I
Instead
don't
of
think it
Google
was
it.
popular enough for that to be the case. Next headline: Justin Bieber banned from China in order to quote purify nation.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, Justice Beaver.
The crime fighting beaver. Was that for The Office? Dwight's like, who's Justice Beaver? She's like, crime fighting beaver.
I want to say Spoof.
Josh going spoof on
I
this.
think I'm going Spoof.
I'm going to go truth.
Truth? Madison?
I'm gonna go with Austin.
Truth.
Truth?
Truth.
That is true.
Dang.
The Telegraph. I read that and I was like, obviously I didn't read the article because
Obviously, who does?
I'm a millennial. We only read headlines.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's got to actually impact your revenue, right? I don't know how, like, China, I know they handle movies, like American movies, differently. They only allow a couple American movies per year, and they are only during a specific season of the year.
Huh.
Wow.
So I know they made a huge exception. It was huge news when The Incredibles 2 came out. They made an exception for it. So it came out of season because they were like, this is a great movie. We got to have it. So I was
Wow.
like, that was sweet. That's a great review
That is
for
cool.
it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
China
There you
allowed
go.
it.
So I don't know in terms of concerts, like if they have restrictions like that,
Yeah.
but I was like, I wonder how much that would impact your bottom line.
Yeah.
If you got banned from China.
Does that mean his music's all banned from China too?
That's a great
If
question.
so,
I don't know.
I assumed it was
I
just
would
his
vote
live
for
shows.
a relocation of.
No, we can't even use Google there, so YouTube is out.
Oh,
So
okay. Never mind.
I was just thinking about that the other day. Like if you didn't have access to anything Google provided, what would you do? My phone is made by Google.
I think it depends on the city. There are certain port cities I heard that you can use Google where travel bans. It's for trade. Travel
Right.
bans are lifted, so you can
Yeah.
like use Google in
You
certain
could just
areas,
live in
but-
like Is Hong Kong the city that's not Chinese? but
They're
is in
trying
China?
to separate from China.
Well,
they're-
I think it technically is that the one that technically is kind of
kind of. Andy told me it's who you ask.
okay.
So, but yeah, I think they're.
Yeah. But you can get away with a lot more in Hong Kong than the rest of China.
It's true. Next headline. Teen suspended from high school after her anti-bullying video hurts principal's feelings.
Yep.
Nice.
True.
True.
True. That is true. That's sad that all of us were immediately like, yep.
Yeah, you could see the world doing that.
All right. Man who mowed lawn with tornado behind him says he, quote, was keeping an eye on it.
That sounds like something in North Dakota. I
Yeah.
kid you not.
Yeah, that does.
Are there tornadoes in North
Yeah, I was
Dakota?
gonna
There
say, it's like-
are.
yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or like Iowa.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, my dad was still tiling the basement when the tornado warnings went off. And he's like, it's cool. Kids, go hide in the basement in the corner. Please stay away from the windows. And went about his
Nice.
business. He's like,
All
we'll
right.
keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
So we're going. So
I'm gonna go true.
I'm
gonna go
saying
true.
true.
Everybody untrue? Yeah, that is true. I feel like you guys, if I had asked somebody else, like who's from a city, they would have been like, Spoof. Who would ever do that? But unfortunately, somehow everyone has personal tornado experience. Amazon chief says employees lacking empathy will be instantly purged.
You go spoof on this.
Purged?
Yeah, like the movie The Purge.
I don't think that's what it means.
I don't think that's.
I think that's what it means. All
Okay.
things are legal on Amazon's property for 24 hours.
I'm saying spoof.
Spoof.
I'm gonna spoof.
Spoof. It is spoof.
Guys,
Speaking of the purge, by the way, yeah, go ahead.
oh, I'm so proud of us being able to spot false headlines.
You guys are
Way
better
to go,
at this
guys.
than I thought. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Are you still keeping track of score?
No, I'm doing that in post.
Later.
Oh, that's post.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
not gonna like
That makes
declare a
sense.
winner for this one. It's
Sure.
more for the entertainment value because we're funny. Also, speaking of the purge, I feel like it was a really interesting idea.
And now it's just
Well,
way
and
over
none
top.
of
Can
the
you
movies were
explain the
any good.
premise
Okay,
for me,
so
please?
The premise,
I never watched
The premise
it.
of The
Me neither.
Purge 1 through 4, and now like 5 and 6 or whatever. It seems like they make one every year.
Yeah.
But they, there's a 24-hour period where anything is legal, murder, whatever.
Yeah.
So like that's the thing. So like I think the one that's coming out is about the origin of the Purge,
Yeah.
which could be interesting because it's like, but it basically is a horror movie where it's, people are trying to break into your house or whatever.
Yeah.
So everybody, the rich people all have like huge lockdowns, so their whole house is secured. And then, yeah, it's just like, it's the stories of the people trying to survive that night.
This sounds
Yeah.
like the Book of Esther.
The Book of Eli.
No,
Oh, the
Esther
actual book.
in the Bible.
Oh, okay. I was like, I have not heard of that movie. But yeah.
No.
Yeah. So I
yeah.
don't know. I feel like that's a really
it's-
interesting premise, and just
But
none of
it
the
just-
movies have been good.
And it just got extra dark, it felt like.
Yeah.
I mean, I never saw them. I was just like, no, I'm not really
I saw the
interested in
first
seeing a
one.
movie
Yeah.
about
Part of-
people
I saw
getting
part of it.
really
I
excited
was just
about
like-
killing other people.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll pass,
Yeah,
but-
yeah. So, anyways, but interesting concept, bad execution. All right, next, carnival workers fight mandatory shower rule.
Truth.
True.
Truth.
Yeah.
That is a spoof.
Oh, that's a really good
There's no
spoof.
mandatory shower rule.
That okay. That was good. Nice work, me, for coming up with a headline that actually
That
tricked
was
you. I've been
actually-
disappointed in myself because I feel like all the headlines.
That was a
were too
really
obvious.
good one though, because
Yeah.
that one I could totally buy as like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
gotta be true.
Okay, next headline. Did you hear that noise?
Yeah.
It just popped in. I don't know what that is. Well, it's whatever. We'll deal with it later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or now. Alcohol level in air at fraternity party registers on breathalyzer.
Spoof.
Spoof.
Truth.
It is true.
Wow.
In Philadelphia, there was a frat where there was so much alcohol just in the air that it registered on a breathalyzer.
Boy.
Whew, my dude.
That,
So
see,
wait,
that just
so
sounds like
wait.
a really good excuse for you to get away with
Would you
registering. on
feel a little different after being there
Probably
for a
not.
No, it would
while?
just
Probably
be
not.
because you know how with a breathalyzer, it's all as you consume alcohol. I think some gets in your lungs,
Yeah.
so
Or
that's why you
it's just
register
since
on
there's
it.
blood going
Yeah.
through your lungs, it'll diffuse in there. So it's very, very trace amounts in your breath, but you can measure the amount of those trace amounts to determine what their blood alcohol content is. So you're not going to get drunk just breathing that air.
Yeah.
But it's enough that it registered, which is crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Fairey McBoatface to be the name of a new Sydney ferry after public vote.
True. I want that to be
Yeah, I'm gonna say true.
I'm gonna go spoof.
It is true, my dude.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure that at one point in Europe there was a similar deal where they named it Bodie McBoatface, and then whoever was running the thing denied it.
Really.
So I think the same thing happened in Australia, and,
and
they
then
actually
they didn't
kept
want
it.
to get the uproar about freedom of
I
votes
guess.
or whatever.
Well,
We
I mean-
voted
Freedom of
for-
spoof.
If
Yeah.
I ran the city, I'd actually be happy to have a famous ferry called Fairey McBoatface.
Word.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what a great attraction.
I mean, that's kind of like, just apparently, Nathan, was it you that was telling me about the name votes for the Highlight Elementary School here in Bozeman?
I was not telling you about that.
Oh,
Tell
do
me
you guys
about
know
it.
about this?
Mm-mm.
Okay. They took a vote from kids on what the name of the school should be.
Uh-huh.
For a while, leading votes, Batman. So, Batman Public Schools and Chuck Norris Public Schools.
I'm kind of all for both names.
I know. I was very for that.
Did they come to a conclusion?
Highlight Elementary School.
Oh, it was for Highlight.
It was for Highlight.
So clearly they didn't listen to any of the kids.
Yeah. They took those ones away so that the kids couldn't vote for them, and Highlight then won.
Oh, so it was like, here are the options. You
yeah.
can pick one.
And like some of the students, they allowed student submissions.
Oh.
And so when Batman and Chuck Norris got in there, of course, kids are going to vote for Batman. Like, could you imagine? Where do you go to grade school? Batman Elementary School.
And then your mascot would be Batman?
Yeah. It
But
Oh, dude.
wouldn't
the
that
copyright laws might be
I
interesting.
know, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
But what a good incentive to get kids to go to school.
Right?
You know,
Yeah.
middle
like-
school's hard, but if I'm going to Batman Elementary School where during my pep rallies I get to see Batman doing
Yeah.
stunts,
Right.
I would go to that elementary
I agree. I
school.
mean, I would be like, please move into this closer area so that I can go to that school instead of like
Meadowlark.
Meadowlark.
Yeah. Batman's the fighting bats.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining me on today's episode of Truth or Spoof. If I find
was
the
fun.
time to dig up a whole bunch more headlines, I will do it. And maybe I'll write my own too, just because it's hard to find decent ones online
Yeah.
that actually sound believable. But carnival workers, man, shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you like this podcast and want to listen to it somewhere else where there's no video, you can do that on Google Play or Apple Podcasts, possibly Spotify, working on that soon. And then also our website, jeffandjosh.net. You can go there. The episodes, you know what? I think the episodes, I'll start premiering them a day early on jeffandjosh.net if you want to check them out there. And also you can buy merchandise there possibly if we have that ready yet.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
Is
ask
it
me.
Jeff and A-N-D
Yep.
Josh
Yeah.
dot
All
net?
one word.
Good clarification.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. The links for all this stuff is in the description of the video as well.
Down below.
The link down below in the doobly-doo. I don't know
Also,
if
press
better way
the
to say
thumbs
that.
up button right over here.
Don't beg for likes, Josh.
I'm trying.
Share, subscribe, like.
Like,
I'm
comment,
sure
subscribe.
Sure, we're somewhere right underneath.
It's on your side, I
Yeah,
think.
it's right
Yeah.
underneath me, I'm pretty sure.
I think I don't know what's on my side.
I think
Maybe
just the
view,
title.
view counter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
the like. Madison's got the subscribe probably.
Yeah.
I'm not going to beg for subscribers.
Thank you. You're classy. I just called you a stylish American and you are not.
Hey.
You're out here begging for likes on the
Anyway, before this
Brutal.
gets too salty,
internet. Yeah,
This
So.
this podcast is named after me.
that's true.
Take it easy.
Are you
homie.
pulling rank on me? All right.
You are my guest.
Fair enough. I'm a interim host. All right. Thank you for joining us, and we will be here next time. So
Yeah, there we go.
let's go sort out our technical difficulties.
Yeah, no kidding.
What is this buzz?
What is, where?
Okay, can everybody grab the cable connected to your mic on the metal part? Oh no! Don't pull it out.